Hey everybody, Pop Call Monday. I'm live. It's John Hope Bryant with my man Sir James Buchanan.
What's up, family?
Ride or die. It's my what they call it when you're rolling with the other, my road dog.
My road dog.
John Hope Bryant, live from Atlanta, Georgia. See you guys signing on. John Hope Bryant, founder, chairman, CEO of Operation Hope. Hey Kenneth, see you signing on. Also CEO of Bryant Group. Hey, I'm Mose, I believe that's how you say the name. Darren, what's up? CEO of Operation Hope, Bryant Group Ventures, the Promise Homes Company. Hey, Jermaine from South Carolina. Derek, good morning. Derek Smart. Hey, Ron, Joseph. Sergio, still wants me to go run for president, I see. Lance Tilton, hello. Bought the book. Let me know what you thought about it. Make sure you leave a review on Amazon. Everybody, hey, Kathleen. Everybody who bought the memo, hey, Francois from Arizona, Danette. Everybody who bought the memo, go to Amazon.com and leave a reader review. People don't think we read, folks. Delante from Maryland. Folks don't, hey, Jamie. People don't think we read. Please go to Amazon and leave a reader review. Let's get the reviews up to 50 reviews. There are 20 there now. So let your voice be heard. Okay, you give me some hearts on that. You understand what I'm saying? Let your voice be heard about your intelligence, your forethought, your wisdom. Hey, Justin from Operation Hope, Detroit, love that. Hey, Lincoln Moyo, President Lincoln, you know him all about. You know about the Freeman's Bank. So go to iTunes, leave a review. Go to Amazon, leave a review. Go to Barnes & Noble, leave a review. Leave a review of your perceptions of the memo. And make sure that you and your family get a copy of the memo. It is my most transformational book. I'm now teaching a master class on my book tour on the memo. Soon we'll be teaching and certifying a master class so that people like you can go out and teach this in your community and earn a living at it. That's coming down the road. Gary Span says, great book. Thank you very much, Gary. Leave a review online. It just takes a couple minutes. So we're heading to the airport. I'm going to the airport always, passing myself in airports. We're heading to my office downtown. Hey, John Dykes. Let me see. Is that Edris Elba driving? No, that's Sir James Buchanan, who is cooler than Edris. That's cool though. Idris, is this Idris or Edris? Anyway, they're both cool. So let me deal with the memo message for today. Rainbows after storms. You cannot have a rainbow without a storm first. Sometimes the storm is in the midst, or your rainbow is actually in the midst of your storm. I heard somebody say that the sound's not good. You need to turn your sign up on your phone. Red says I'll be buying the memo on Friday. Great. Let me know what you think about that, Red. So it's storming right now here in Atlanta. It's storming right now, right? So some people say, well, I'm not going to go to work today, or let me call in sick. Those people will not be successful. If you're truly sick, then stay at home. But this is the test of your life. Like if you can't hit, Fred Smith once told me, and it was in my book, Love Leadership, that success in life is about managing pain. The pain you create for yourself and the pain visited upon you by others. If you cannot successfully manage pain, you cannot successfully live your life. That you've got to step over mess, not in it. Lynn says she bought 3 copies of the book. Thank you very much. Petro says he got the copy of the memo in the mail on, I think, over the weekend. Great. Let me know what you think, Petro. So if you can't manage pain, Sir James and I have been managing pain all weekend. He's dealing with a member of his family who has got to make some transitions and different types of life, but he's there for her. He's loving her. He's supporting her, a member of his family, not complaining about it. Stepping two. Is that right, Sir James?
That's right.
All right. You got to step over mess and not in it. That understand that success is going from failure to failure without life, without losing enthusiasm. Somebody says sound is fine. Great. So again, success in life is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm, without loss of enthusiasm. Tyrone Johnson says, don't miss out Mississippi. I will be coming to Mississippi in my Delivering the Memo tour. Count on it. Go to the memo on Facebook to see the tour dates and locations as they get posted, or johnhobryan.com or this page. So you've got to understand that this is all a test. The question is, are you ready? What am I really trying to say with the memo? Let me just break this down for you. The memo is really not a financial book. It deals with your economic liberation, but it's not a financial book. Lincoln Moyo says, I love the message that you have. Okay, thank you very much, Lincoln. Appreciate that. Make sure to keep me on point. The memo doesn't deal with your 401k plan. The memo doesn't deal with your investment choices. The memo doesn't deal with any details of your financial life. The memo is about upgrading your software. We never got the memo, and it's depressed our self-esteem and our sense of self-confidence, and half of success and failure is self-esteem and confidence. We then adopted crazy, crappy role models, and then we involved ourselves with environments that actually recompress and emphasize our poverty. So if you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th. That when you're depressed and you have horrible role models, and you don't realize that you're poor and you don't realize what makes you poor, you actually accidentally end up hanging around more poor people, which just makes it worse. Mika says they're just ordering their copy ASAP. Great. Hey, Dennis from South Carolina, Greenville. You just end up compressing, recompressing, and emphasizing more of your poverty by hanging around more people who are depressed, because that's what you are and that's what you attract. And then you become that which you are, and then you want to blame it on racism. Sometimes race is not racism. Sometimes it's raining outside, you decide not to show up for work, and somebody who wanted your job more than you showed up early and stayed late and proved that they wanted their job more than you, and then prove they're worthy of a promotion. Am I saying that racism doesn't exist? No, I'm not. It absolutely exists. That's exactly why I'm saying your rear end need to show up at work early and stay late, because somebody's hunting for your head. Did you get that memo? So racism is real. So discrimination is real. So somebody's manipulating you. So somebody has got it out for you. Yes. What are you going to do about it? That's what the memo is all about. That's what the memo is all about. It's acknowledging life as it is, and then saying, what are you going to do about it? Shimon says, yes. I'm trying to prepare you to do something about it. Sir James, are you trying to prepare your folks to do something about it?
Always, every day.
Yeah, so Sir James told his kids growing up, I said this lesson before, but I say it again. He loved them so much growing up because they were acting like knuckleheads. They weren't knuckleheads, they were acting like knuckleheads sometimes. And Sir James said to them, look, you got 2 choices about your future. I love you so much. I can put you through school and pay for it, or put you through a wall and you'll pay to repair it.
It is.
I'll put you through school and I'll pay for it. Or I can put you through a wall and you can pay to get it repaired. Sergio says, preach. We're not talking about children brutality, none of that kind of stuff. We're talking about knuckleheaded kids from the hood that needs a wake-up call. Young men, stop being punks and be men. Stop being boys and be men. Young girls, stop walking around with a skirt up to your waist. And I don't mean where it starts, I mean where it ends, okay? And stop selling your body as your sole asset. Understand that you have value. Understand that if you're black, white, red, brown, or yellow, you've learned to hustle in this life, and this life rewards hustle. But if you give up because it's raining outside, you give up because life is inconvenient, you give up because somebody's discriminated against you, you give up because people have it out for you, then you are done before you start.
Right.
You will never succeed. You can turn right here, Sir James, you can get over.
Oh,
you'll never, yeah, that'll get you right up to the office. You'll never succeed because you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Please write that down. Hank Aaron has the record for the most strikeout, for the most home runs. Yes, but he also, the legitimate home runs, yep, right up here. But he also has a record for the most strikeouts, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You've got to swing the bat. Success for the rich is about compounded interest. Success for the so-called poor is about compounded hustle. You have to have hustle on top of hustle. You got to outrun poverty. You got to outrun negativity. You got to outrun people trying to separate you from your wallet by becoming smarter, working harder, doubling down, listening more, doing more, reflecting more, and ultimately becoming more. And that's what the memo is all about. It's about upgrading your mental mindset. Almost, a Moisai said that ordered the book. Thank you very much. Lincoln says, well, you have got to swing the bat. Half of this is just persistence, folks. Is discipline, getting up every day, no matter raining. People say, oh, it's raining outside. We need the sun. Oh, it's sunny outside. It's too hot outside. We need some rain. You know, God just can't please you. Whatever is going on, you're just unhappy. Realize that there is no perfect. You just got to get with it. And so this is a test. Showing up on time is a test. Working late is a test. Doubling down is a test. Being innovative is a test. What am I really trying to build now? Am I trying to build a financial expert? Really, no, I'm not. I'm trying to build resiliency. D.L. Jackson says yes. I'm trying to build a generation of resilient people who can go over the rounded to it and still get to it. Who understand that success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Who understand that an entrepreneur works 18 hours a day to keep from getting a job. So James, you can go right up here across that light, turn right, left in that lot. Yep. Who understand you have to take no for vitamins. Max says, don't be afraid to strike. Oh, but if you have, go one step further, go one up further. So James, no, go one step further, right here, and turn here, right, and go right against that wall. Who understand that if you're black or brown, you're born on probation in America. You got to be twice as smart, twice as intelligent, twice as hard, work twice as hard, get up twice as early, stay up twice as late, hustle twice as hard, and become twice as good. And then at that point, when you walk into a room, you own it. When you walk into a room, people should shiver and shake, not because of your fist, not because of your hand, not because of your brawn or your brute, but because of your brain. They should be shaking in their boots because they know you're gonna outwork them, you're gonna outthink them, you're gonna outlearn them, you're gonna out-hustle them because you are hungry for your own success. You will not be, duality, Darren says, duality. Upgrading my mental mindset, Denise King says. Wow, persistence is a mindset of the midst of adversity. Exactly. Persistence is your most important quality. But if you have low self-esteem, you have low confidence, if you're depressed and distressed, it's hard to be persistent because you've given up before you started. And now the man's got you. So why do I love credit scores so much? Because credit scores are an indicator of a community's health. And by the way, folks with 700 credit scores tend to attract people with 700 credit scores. Do you notice that people who have 700 credit scores live in the same neighborhood? Folks with 500 credit scores happen to live in the same neighborhood. It's not an accident. It's not just because you're poor. It's because your mental mindset is the same. And you've settled because it's okay for a check casher to be next to a payday loan lender, to be next to a rent-a-own store, to be next to a title lender, to be next to a liquor store in your neighborhood, and we walk past it and don't notice anything because we're depressed and we think it's normal. We should be hustling every day to get our ass out of there or to get them out of there. Either get you out of there and your family or get these predatory lenders out of there by not giving them business, by starving them through the free enterprise system, not protesting them out of business, not cursing them out of business, not running them out of business, not intimidating them out of business, simply by running them out of business, by robbing them of their damn customers, because now you're not going to the check casher, you're going to the bank. Now you're not going to the payday lender because you're going into your own savings account because you didn't spend $1.20 when you got paid $1. You spent 90 cents, you saved 10 cents, and now you have something called a savings account, a reserve account. Sir James keeps a reserve account all the time. He's bugging my ass last week about he needed to restore his savings account, his reserve account. I'm like, Sir James, you're fine. You pay all your bills. No. I can't be caught short. There's gonna be some furniture moving around here. That's right. Say. That's right. So Sir James, like, I got to be 120. I can't be 100% because crap always happens, and I don't want to be begging nobody. I don't want anybody to deny me, Sir James would say. So I got to be 120% of what I need so that no one can turn me down. Is that right, Sir James?
Amen.
Come on now, church. Talk to me. So I got to go to a meeting, but I hope this was your word for Monday morning. Take your life back. Now, change the narrative, David Cook says. That's right, long overdue. Love this. Take your damn life back. The Bible says, be hot or be cold. If you're lukewarm, I'll spat you out. Translation, even God is not like mediocrity. Boom, drop the mic. I'm out. Go get the memo. Get the memo. Sir James, tell them to get
the memo.
The memo. Read a book. Don't just go to the club. And then own the club. We should be tired of this rhyme. My Latino friends make the hotel, build the hotel. My white friends own the hotel. Black folks pay the bill. Let's stop this. Let's stop this and change the narrative of our lives. Don't be mad at somebody else for succeeding, because the best success is living well. I'm out.